Hello guys, Lockwood here. And my voice still sounds a little funny from sick. Now, what I was gonna say is this is the first real episode I've done since I've gotten my computer, at least on this series anyway. And I've only gotten like 2 answers to the question I was asking if I should continue the series. The 2 answers were yes and stop whenever I get to mine. But here's the question, and this is still going to be an episode, but I don't know if y'all are going to like it necessarily, because I don't know what you guys really want to see for the rest of the episode, because it's gotten to the point where there's not really new stuff to try to show you. Like teleporter doesn't work, tournaments never happen, all the cool things it seems like they're adding to this server never happen except the one time they introduce it, and that kind of irritates me. I almost wish they wouldn't add it, because if they're only going to do it once or twice, there's no point adding it. All it does is get someone's hope. So if you guys have any idea of what you're going to really want the rest of the series, let me know. Technically, I could just have this be streams that happen opposed to episodes, or I could just have it time lapses. I really don't know. I'm gonna let you guys decide. Please put your input in the comments. I need to know what you guys want, because if all else fails, I'm probably gonna end up streaming it if I do it. Because the way I feel about it is that if I'm going to be recording this kind of takes up the time of a series, whereas if I stream this, I don't necessarily schedule my streams anyway, so it wouldn't really take up anything, but it being a series does kind of take that up. But anyways, yeah, I guess this episode's just going to be this is just going to be really talking while mining. So what I was going to say is, oh yeah, mostly I need input. Because I have there's one guy that's willing to swap me 2 billion to swap out this pro pick. Like, basically he's trying to help me find a guy that will trade 2 billion and a pro pick for an X pick, and if we can find it, he's gonna give me the 2 billion, which is gonna make getting to Z a lot. So there's always that. As a matter of fact, he's probably watching this video right now. And if you guys want to hop on more, like, say hi, don't be afraid to. If you guys are on whenever I'm recording, I'll say hi. I might go to your house and there. Really, I don't really know what to do anymore, because yeah, I know rank up, but I don't know what to record anymore, because at the same time, just sitting here and mining non-stop, I'm gonna run out of stuff to say if I do that. And with a time lapse, I would think that wouldn't always really be interesting, because it's gonna be basically the same thing over and over. So, and like this right here, what I'm doing, like I'm talking about the channel while doing it. Yeah, that method somewhat works, but at the same time, I'm not always gonna have it to where I need to talk about the channel like that. So I can miss that off, at least not on the same schedule. Now, if you guys are want to find some way of doing it, I don't know how you'd want to do it, like try to find some way to make the episodes unique, I would have to severely cut back on how many I plan on doing, because I have no idea what to do for the episodes as it is, and that's for only doing it, what, like twice a week? So, yeah, I need to do something. Optifine. But yeah, I do need some feedback. Like if you guys have some ideas that might work. I do still like Prison, but I just feel like it's not as good for you guys. Like I have a feeling that it's to the point where you guys aren't enjoying it much because whenever I upload it like this, I don't know what I'm really recording, and that tends to be a problem whenever it's the main series. Like it'd be one thing if this is just one of like many series and I was just at one, but no, this is really my only series right now because the Trove thing I think swap out for series right now, and I'm just probably gonna do. But yeah, that's the general just. I'm not even gonna ask around for someone who wants it creative. I don't have to go right now. I'm not gonna try to find them and then be like, oh, but we have to do it tomorrow. It really sucks because RWS quit. Yes, that's right. The very king of OP6 himself. As a matter of fact, though, I need to get in touch with him because if he quit, then I really need to see if, like, if he got rid of a lot of his stuff, I need to see if he got rid of his stuff. If not, that's what I want. I want to see if he'll be willing to spare it, because with that, I can make all of my money. All I have to do is say, someone who wants to fight, like, let's duel, winner gets 100, something like that, and I would win has very open set. Someone asking for a rare book for TikTok. I'm trying to think what else. Okay, I'm not going to be spending any more money on this server because as it stands, I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I enjoy making videos for you guys, but I don't enjoy playing on this solo, if that makes sense. I enjoy it a lot more when I'm recording than I do whenever I'm just on it, on it. So yeah, I just thought I should say that in case any of you guys are saying like, oh, get the new kit or whatever. Because I know a lot of people, for some reason, like watching. I do not know why. It's signing. got Panda saying hi. Panda. Now he's the only one. Out of all those people, I really wish that this, like how it pops up that text, I really wish you could turn that off. If you guys do have more ideas for some, like, some modifications, because as the series is right now, if I don't make, like, if I don't find a way to spice it up again, I'm honestly just gonna, I'm personally gonna lose interest. And you guys are still gonna get videos, but the problem is, if I lose interest beyond a certain point, it's gonna be hard for me to make good videos and still feel like I'm doing it right. Because yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to justify to myself to, like, try to make myself enjoy these if I'm not even enjoying the server. And the biggest reason is the biggest reason why that is. But biggest reason why that is because I got into YouTube to do two things: to have fun and to make people happy. But at the same time, I want to be doing something that's a combo. If in order to make you guys happy, I have to be miserable, I don't know if that would work. Really. It's hard for me to justify it because this is the biggest thing I worry about. Is I know it doesn't seem like I've been uploading a lot, but YouTube is the thing I care about right now. I want to grow my channel. That's hard to ever even seem enthusiastic about your videos anymore. And I guess it's mostly the repetitiveness of this, because it really never gets different. Prison never really seems to get different. It's always, okay, you go to the mine, that, mine it, sell it. Go to the mine it, sell it. Go to, like, it's always the same. And I like the idea that they were doing the tournaments and they had the world thing going on where extra world you can do and all that. But the problem with it is that it's already not working. They don't actually care. Because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, this server is just making it stuff for Sunday. And I have mad respect for Sunday, I really do. And I like him as a YouTuber. But the fact that this server is catering to him kind of makes me upset, because don't get me wrong, if you're a YouTuber and you have special ranks, like, that's the server's choice, I can understand that. But what I don't get is that they're doing all those special things, like, that affect the entire server just for Sunday, and the moment that he doesn't need it, it's dropped like it's nothing. Whereas that might be fine if he was the only player. That kind of makes the rest of the environment kind of terrible, because it basically means, instead of saying, oh, how can we make this enjoyable for other people, it's, oh, how can we make this one YouTube? that's the problem with a lot of games, is that they cater to the wrong group, because you never want to cater to the lowest common denominator. You always want to, like, it's one thing to give the lowest common denominator a saying, but you never want to give them all the power. Because I can almost guarantee if there's a big YouTuber on here and they tell the server owners, hey, I think what you should do is you should restart everyone on the server to nothing today, just because why not? I would almost guarantee that they would do it. Because the way they think about it from a business standpoint, but not an efficient one. The way they're thinking about it is, oh, these YouTubers, the big YouTubers are the ones getting us most of our people on the server. Those people on the server are the ones with money. And yes, that's true. But they're not thinking about it the right way, because if they don't cater to those people that join because of this, only will they leave, but also have a negative opinion on the server. So they'll leave before they have a chance to spend a lot of money on here. And if a friend asks about the server, they'll let them know, oh, don't go on there, it's bad. Or it's pay to win, or it's terrible for non-YouTubers, or something like that. Which it almost seems like certain things are. Like, I know the majority of I know the majority of you guys watch Sunday, so I'm gonna use an example. The video where he did the where there was that 15-minute competition. That was literally catered directly to him. And also how, like, he gets these special challenges where it's like, hey, if you get this, you'll get this awesome pick. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, that doesn't happen. For any of you guys who play on here, you realize that doesn't happen. Like, what is it, like 1 billion per laser pick? That is not how it works one bit. If you have like 20 billion, that's about what it takes, at least 10 billion to get you a laser pick. Maybe 20, and half the time you get ripped off anyway. It's completely unrealistic. And it's like, I get it that they want to do challenges like that, I respect that. But whenever it starts changing how the server works is whenever it really starts to make it longer fun. Like, if they wouldn't have introduced the tournaments, that would have been one thing, but the moment they introduce it, they need to live up to their word and actually do them. Because they even said that they were gonna do them, what is it? They said they were gonna do it like every weekend or something like that. They've only had like 2 actual tournaments or whatever. And as far as the thing where you teleport to that one world, the PvP world where you can get resources and all that, that's not even working. Like, it might just be my server, but or it might be in general. But either way, that's bad. Actually, it would be even worse if it was just my server, because that means that they only care about certain servers, which is even worse. Basically, what I'm saying is the developers on this server just need to get their crap together, because they're really losing people. I have a few friends that quit this server because they just thought it was no longer fun. Heck, RWS, he quit because he didn't know what to do anymore. Because he was enjoying the ideas of tournaments and stuff like that. But the moment they stopped doing them, the moment they would add stuff, then immediately stopped doing it, he just got fed up because he didn't see the point in being on here. So, yeah, you have to keep putting stuff out if you want to keep an audience. It does you no good to grow one if you don't have a way to sustain it. You know, their server, I can't really tell them what to do. I really wish they would listen, but the problem is, if you're a little guy among all the big ones, you're never gonna have active say in it. Which I know it's unfair, but it's how life is, and it just sucks. There's no way to win unless you're the big fish. But it's hard to be the big fish. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was really more of a rant. I'm sorry about that. If I said something that one of you guys don't like, please feel free to let me know why you didn't like it. If you agree with what I said, let me know why you agree. Basically, I just want feedback, because regardless of if it's positive or negative, feedback is feedback. I want it. I really do. If you guys enjoyed, smack that like button. Comment down below for some feedback you would like to help me. Subscribe if you are not already. Share to any of your friends that you think might come. Anyways, guys, I think that's a wrap up this episode. All I ask you is please feedback. Any major decisions about your guys' input. Okay. See you guys next time. Peace.